Hello and welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. I was gonna hold off playing this game, but since this is the next long-term game I'm gonna be playing, but while I do have a few one-shot games I could go through, not all of them I could get streaming in time, so I figured, I'll just start it. Now, this is a bit of a... my understanding is that for streaming, this is a bit of a nightmarishly long game, so I'm probably gonna take a break after each, for lack of a better term, each series, yeah, each generation of sorts. But for now, we're going to start right at the beginning. Duelist Kingdom. INF-N8. Information 8. Loading Yu-Gi-Oh! Histories. The story of Yugi Moto begins at Domino High School, where Duel Monsters, the hottest card game in the world, was all the rage. Yugi was the best duelist around, and his friend Joey desperately wanted to learn how to duel as well. So our history of Yugi Moto starts with Yugi teaching the rules of Duel Monsters to Joey, as their friends Taya and Tristan watch. I know I've been streaming a bit of Duel Links, but the issue is that that does have its own limitations compared to the main ones. I believe Master Duels they're usually referred to. Joey Earth to Joey. Hey, it's your turn. Oh, hello, Fox. Oh, isn't it cute? He's thinking, hey, Tristan, Yugi teaching me how to play Duel Monsters. Drooling Monsters? Duel Monsters, you Nimrod. Wasn't Nimrod a famous hunter of some kind? I think... yeah, Nimrod, a famous hunter. I know it was used as an insult back in the Bugs Bunny cartoons, but that's also because, you know... Elmer Fudd was a hunter, and he was being a terrible hunter. I actually don't know, actually. Yeah, I think it's not something too many people are aware of, so I can understand if not anyone's heard of that. Oh, every time I alt-tab out, it does that. Sorry in advance. They've been at it for hours. Joey's starting to get the hang of the game, but Yugi's like an expert. Okay, Yugi, it's time to duel. So you Tainted Wisdom. This attack should just change face up, shuffle your deck. Wow, what a stirring intro. INF N8 sure can spin a tail. I suppose. Greetings, Duelist. I am IN4 M8. Inform 8. Oh. Part of the virtual game simulator. I've been programmed to teach you proper dueling and best rule practices. So let's get started and walk through the basics. In this scenario, you'll be taking the role of Yugi Moto, facing off against the not quite as legendary Joey Wheeler. There's been a lot of generations of the game, but Duel Links is a lot different from the regular duels, so I figure it'd be nice to go through the more standard duels, and this game's a good way to go through a quick introduction of each generation of Yu-Gi-Oh, so to speak. I'm familiar with all the shows represented in this game except for Zexal, but the official Yu-Gi-Oh channel actually does have all episodes of Zexal's dub available, so I figure I'll check that out. I know the dub isn't particularly popular, but I figure anything would be better than letting the game try and introduce me, because the game mostly just recaps if my understanding is correct. I haven't seen Yu-Gi-Oh in a long time. Thanks, Fox. Yeah, I was disconnected from it for a while ago. I basically ended it around the GX era and came back around Vrains. Luckily, the one right before Vrains, Arc 5, does a nice recapping of the all the series beforehand, so that did catch me up a bit. It was a bit overwhelming, but I think it's actually quite interesting how it's evolved. The thing that makes Yu-Gi-Oh stand out from other card games like Pokemon and Magic the Gathering is that it doesn't really have any main resource that all decks use. Some decks create their own resources that they'll draw from, but otherwise, basically anything's fair game, which is kind of both a blessing and a curse. Alright, first of all, let's understand our summoning. Okay, this is just basic summoning. Basic tutorial. Okay. Dragon dwelling in the cave. Set. I've heard people love 5Ds. Yeah, 5Ds has a pretty good... I like 5Ds from an actual story standpoint, because it has a lot of interesting stuff to it. Yeah, I think it helps Yusei as one of the older protagonists in older of the ones of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists. I believe he's around 18 or 19, so he's a lot more mature and less hammy than the other Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists. So, and I can definitely appreciate that, that's for sure. Let's see here. Oh, well, let me do that. Oh, end phase already? Okay. Yeah. There, main phase 2, end phase, turn change. Congratulations, you survived your first attack. You might have noticed that Joey attacked and wound up hurting himself. That's what happened. When a monster attacks a defense position monster, the attack is compared to defense. If the attacking monster has a lower value, the owner takes damage. If the attacking monster has a greater defense, the monster is destroyed. Yep. Green spell cards can be used right away, but most only play during your main phase. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of those games that feels really complicated until you start playing it. Actually, I guess that could be said about anything, because even the Pokemon card game looks absurdly complicated until you've actually played it before. Ninja Dog was mastered extreme ninjutsu. Through hard training, it learned technique to metamorphosize into a human. Alright, Joey has no defenses. Attack here. Plus, I'm doing these in order, so the game's going to be slowly introducing all the various mechanics. Like, you don't have to worry about these two zones here at all. These two markings, don't worry about, just ignore them for now, because they're not going to be relevant until quite some time in the future. For now, just focus on attack monsters, spells, and traps. End phase. Yeah, the main thing that this game has that Duel Links doesn't is the main phase 2, meaning that you can do some stuff to prepare for the enemy turn before you actually end your turn. Might not seem like it, but that does. Alright, Joey doesn't stand a chance. This turn, some another monster. Tribute monster. Wait, why should I tribute Ninken Dog? When dragon dwelling in the cave make a better tribute? Oh, I get it. Wants me to use Call the Haunted to bring it back. If you read the description there, you can see a graph each. Crush Dragon has an effect. Let's do that now. Activate effect. Yeah, it wants me to revive the doggy. Chain. Battle phase. Ooh, we have exact. Joey isn't going to be too happy about this. One more attack and we'll wipe him out. We have exact for lethal damage. There we are. There we are. What? A card that powerful totally wipes me out. Whoa, you stink at this game, Joey. You did fine, Joey. I just happen to have better cards. I mean, I don't remember them. I don't think I was actually doing anything competitive at the time of the early Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, so I don't know what the meta was. So I don't know if Yugi actually did have better cards or not. My grandpa owns a card shop, so I get all the best cards from him. You own a game shop? What are you waiting for? Let's go. Okay, maybe I can even get my grandpa to show us the super rare card he's got. Little did they know that someone was listening in on their conversation. Someone who is looking for a very rare card to add to his collection. I can look at these. Oh, I see. I can make custom decks. Ah, that's cool, but I'm not going to mess with that too much. Whoops. Let's go back to the campaign here. Art the cards. That afternoon, Yugi and his friends went to Grandpa's game shop. Yugi wanted to show his friends his grandpa's prized possession. Hey, Gramps, could you show my friends your awesome super card? Rare card, you mean my special card? Please, please? How could I refuse? You kids are in for a treat. I don't take this card too often. Here it is, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. So rare and powerful, I never let it leave my hands. This card is priceless, there's only 4 of them in all the world. Suddenly, a classmate from school ran to the shop. His name was Seto Kaiba, the young CEO of Kaiba Corp. He had found the card he was looking for. Name your price for that Blue Eyes. I can pay anything you ask. I'm sure you could. No, I'm sure you actually could. You're probably one of the richest people on Earth in this universe. But this card is worth more than you could ever offer. Senile old fool. Kaiba stormed out of Grandpa's store. The team was disturbed by Kaiba's obsession with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. The next day, when Yugi came back to the store with his friends, he found that Grandpa was gone. When the phone rang, it was Kaiba, and on the other end, mocking Yugi that he had kidnapped his grandfather and took him to Kaiba Corp. Yugi and his friends rushed to Kaiba Corp, and he found Grandpa lying on the floor defeated. Grandpa, are you okay? Yugi, I failed. I want to teach that Kaiba kid a lesson, but I lost. Grandpa, how's the old man feeling? Kaiba, you slaves, what have you done to him? We had a duel, that's all, with each of us putting up our most valuable card as a prize. But I guess being like my set was too much stimulation for the old fool. Kaiba, you should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, look at the sweet prize I won. He held Grandpa's Blue Eyes up and ripped in half. Grandpa's most treasured card. Blue Eyes White Dragon is a rare and powerful card, and this one will never be used against me. My Blue Eyes, my treasure. Grandpa, hold on. How could you do such a thing? Yugi, take this. Grandpa? I built this deck. I put my soul in these cards. I taught you everything I know, Yugi. Take my cards and teach Kaiba respect for the heart of the cards. Okay, Grandpa, I'll do it. Are you ready to play, little runt? Playtime is over, Kaiba. Huh? Did you just grow up? Kaiba was taken aback by Yugi's sudden transformation. It seemed like he'd become a completely different person, as if he was more confident and powerful than before. Kaiba, prepare yourself because it's time to duel. I'm gonna try and stick to the story deck for the main story. Duels. I'll probably do the reverse duels once I complete the main story, but the reverse duels I hear in this game are a little tricky because they're typically designed specifically to mimic whatever the person was doing in the show, and that's not always a functioning strategy. Let's put this guy in defense mode, since I don't think he has too many ways to get over 2,000 attack, at least not before he tributes. These decks are sold, they're kind of janky, but oh balls. Yeah, Ancient Rules lets you special summon a level 5 or higher monster without any tributes. I could use Monster Reborn to revive it immediately and tribute for Summon Skull. Actually, I think I probably should do that, because the more I delay, the more it delays, because he needs 2 tributes to summon Blue Eyes White Dragon, unless he gets another Ancient Rules, that is. And at least Summon Skull here doesn't require too much. He just requires 1 summon for 2,500. Achievement unlocked, release. Perform a tribute summon. This should be stronger than anything else Kaiba has that's not Blue Eyes. Alright, go to battle phase, and let's take out Judge Man there. The decks are usually designed to have you win the same way, so this has a number of ways to summon Exodia, if I remember correct, but I don't have them at the moment. Alright, it's not too hard to get over Pot of Greed. This card is banned because because Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have any main resource like energy in Pokemon or mana lands in Magic the Gathering. Draw power alone is the most powerful thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! So Pot of Greed has been banned simply because basically you spend 1 card and you gain 2. So 1 for 1 and then a 1 on top of that. That means +1, and that means a big advantage. Basically, for every card in my hand versus every card the enemy has, the more I have, the greater advantage I have. I'm keeping this Dark Hole because that's going to be a good way to take care of that. Let's see here. I should be able to take out both of these with Celtic helping me out. Battle Phase. Dark Hole is a really powerful card that I also believe was banned for a while, simply because it's an out to almost anything the enemy can summon. Okay, good. His field's clear, and he's not going to summon Blue Eyes without another Ancient Rules. And I don't... This is so early, I don't believe searching cards are really a thing to find it easily. Sangan. This is one of the ways I can get my, Alright, let's just set it for now. This is one of the ways I can get Exodia pieces. Alright. I should try and attack with Celtic Guardian first in case that thing has low defense, but I don't want to take any risks here. Shadow Spell. Oh dear. Alright, well at least he doesn't have any tribute fodder. Standby, main phase. Alright, Summon Skull is effectively a dead card now, so I can tribute him safely. Now I do have to be careful, because if that's a Mirror Force, I should use this to get another Exodia piece. Let's see here. Battle phase time. Here we are. Okay, good. He has no defenses. Here we are. We might be able to win without Exodia, as long as he doesn't have anything he can summon in his hand. Okay, it looks like he's just lost because he didn't draw anything good. A bit anticlimactic. Yugi defeated Kaiba because he didn't draw any good cards. It happens. That's just the nature of a card game. Doesn't matter. Ooh. Gift of the Mystical Elf. He just barely survives. Okay, I see why he was saving that then. Alright, so it looks like there's an achievement for just dealing battle damage. La Jin, Mystical Genie of the Lamp. Mammoth Graveyard, that is an absolutely hot garbage card, even for the time, even for this point in the era, so, I think that's 500, so he's barely hanging on. I'm surprised he would do something so risky, but I guess it's not like he can do much else. Pot of Greed. Ancient Rules, here comes the Blue Eyes, yep. Oh, makes sense it has an animation. Alright, let's go ahead and activate this effect then. Dark Hole, destroy everything. Technically he's gonna die to Exodia, just not quite in the anime way. And so Kaiba died to Exodia the Forbidden One, but not with its effect. You play only for power, Kaiba, that is why you lost. But if you put your heart in the game, there's nothing you can't do. The results of the duel spread quickly. The mysterious one-eyed man got news of Yugi's victory. It seems Kaiba boy has been defeated in a duel. Let us learn more about this Yugi Moto. The Ultimate Great Moth. After his win against Seto Kaiba, Yugi was puzzled to have received a package from Maximilian Pegasus, the creator of Duel Monsters in the first place. Inside was a videotape. Yugi inserted the tape, and Pegasus' face appeared on the TV screen. Hello, Ukyo. That accent, yeah, I tried to do my best Pegasus impression, but I don't know how well I can do it. I can do a better Yummy Merrick voice, although I sound a bit more like the abridged version than the real version, but hopefully that'll be entertaining once we reach that particular story arc. I was hoping to start this... forgot I was lurking? Oh, that's alright, Ukyo. I was originally intending to start this game a bit later, maybe stream something else first, but my computer didn't like streaming the other games I had, so I figured, screw it, I'll just do this one next. So this is going to be the next game I'm going to be playing for the long term. And since it's such a long game, I might take breaks here and there just to warn everyone, but I rest assured I'll be getting through all of it eventually. Greetings, little Yugi. I am Maximilian Pegasus. Yu-Gi-Oh's good. Yeah. I figure I should stick to the 90s nostalgia train I've been running lately. Though, luckily I am familiar with all the Yu-Gi-Oh series up to here in this game, except for Zexal. So I'm familiar with GX. I did catch up on 5Ds and Arc 5. I was here, got back in while Reigns was going on, so I'm familiar with that. Zexal's the only one I missed, and I've been using the official YouTube channel to try and catch up. I know the dub isn't particularly popular, but as we can see, this game is skipping through stuff, so I figure I should probably see the real thing, see any version of it before this game. That way I can at least follow what's going along. Greetings to Yugi, I'm Maximilian Pegasus. I've heard some terribly interesting things about you. Your impressive defeat of Seto Kaiba intrigued me so much, I've decided to investigate your dueling skills personally. Right here and now, we shall hold a special duel. Suddenly, a strange and arcane magic froze time so that no one could move, except Yugi. This dark dimension we're in is known as the Shadow Realm. It's a mystical place where incredible monsters can be summoned, and the impossible is indeed quite possible. Tell me, Yugi, do you believe there really is magic in these cards? Don't you know? You're the one who invented this game. And what if I told you I didn't? Huh? In ancient times, Egyptians called these shadow games. Powerful pharaohs would hold mystical duels in other dimensions, just as we're doing now. But instead of cards, they battled with real monsters and real magic. The magical forces were so powerful the Egyptians lost control and nearly destroyed the world. It's a good story, but these monsters can't be real. Oh, these monsters are quite real, and also very dangerous. You really are quite entertaining, the way you scowl and sneer, so defiant and helpless, and so ignorant of the power of your Millennium Puzzle. Yeah. The series has gone a bit more of a sci-fi direction in the later series, especially with Vrains basically being... Vrains almost felt like a Digimon thing at some points, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But it does contain that... It does keep a consistency that magic is real in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe, and that's been true in all series, including ones that aren't necessarily connected to the original one. I think that's a pretty neat thing, where it keeps the themes of the originals like that. Yugi looked down at the Millennium Puzzle he wore around his neck. The power of my puzzle? 5,000 years ago, a puzzle locked the magic of the Shadow Games away in 7 mystical Millennium items. 7 items? You're saying that my puzzle is one of them? Yes, and there are mystical energies locked within it. Magic that could change your life forever if only you knew how to unleash it. As the two dueled, it seemed Pegasus knew every move Yugi was going to make before he did. Despite the disadvantage, Yu-Gi-Oh mustered all of his skills and nearly won, but Yugi ran out of time when the time limit passed. I have taken measure of your talents this day, Yugi, and when the next we meet, we shall lay for far higher stakes. I'm done with your games. Tisk, you presume I'm giving you a choice in the matter, but I'm afraid I'm not, for I also possess one of the Millennium items, the Millennium Eye. A Millennium Eye? That's right, Yugi boy. I'll show you the true extent of its magic. I found that, given proper incentive, anyone can be made to play my game. The power of Millennium Eye lashed out and stole Grandpa's soul. Solomon. I believe Yugi's grandpa is named Solomon. Solomon Moto, yeah. Yugi could only watch in horror. Oh yeah, it even says so right here. Yugi! Grandpa! We will duel again, Yugi. How else will you claim your grandfather's soul? Yugi had no choice but to compete in Pegasus' Duelist Kingdom tournament so he could get his grandfather's soul back. At the Duelist Kingdom, each duelist was given 2 star chips that they wager against other duelists on the island. Whoever earned 10 would gain entry to the tournament finals, where they would compete for a $3 million grand prize and the chance to duel Pegasus himself. For his first duel, Yugi faced off against the conniving Weevil Underwood, a duelist with whom he had a bit of a history. While riding the boat to Duelist Kingdom, Weevil took Yugi's precious Exodia cards and threw them in the ocean. When Yugi spied Weevil on the island, he chased him into the woods. Welcome, said the Spire the Fly. You flew right into my trap. It's time you answered for destroying my Exodia cards, Weevil. If I remember right, the series doesn't seem to be particularly consistent on what exactly the cards are made out of. Like when Weevil threw Yugi's Exodia cards off the boat, they ended up destroyed to work. Well, that, and even after Joey jumped in to try and find them, he couldn't collect them before the ocean took them away. But later on, we have a character who recovered his deck from the ocean, and somehow they still worked. It's a bit funny. Can't you let bygones be bygones? Weevil, it's time to find out if you're as good at dueling as you are at running away. Was I simply running away or cleverly weaving you into my web? It's time to duel. Yeah, if I remember the story right, Weevil stole a list of rules that were supposed to be a surprise revelation, where it turned out that there were field power bonuses in each certain areas of the island. Blackwing. Blackwings are a pretty popular fan favorite deck. I haven't been too big on them myself, but... there we are. I'd like to see what kind of cards he sets, so let's see what he's got. Single mode, 1 round. Duel. Draw phase, standby phase, it's 1. Yeah, that's right. Yu-Gi-Oh! Made it so that the person who goes first no longer draws. I think that was changed a while ago, but it was something I had to get some adjusting to, since apparently that was something that's something you were able to do for a long time. Let's see here, Forest. Yeah, this is supposed to represent the field power bonuses. In the anime, they gave a percentage, but they realized that was really too annoying to have to do with, because, you know, that requires breaking out calculators in most cases, so they decided to just go with flat numbers for the actual cards. Actually, Insects, Beast, Plant, and Beast Warriors. Actually, I should probably play this just to make sure. Let's find out what that is. Howling Insect. Do I want to summon this now, or do I want to wait till next turn and use Rude Kaiser? You know what? We have the ability to stall for the turn, so let's do precisely that. Let's go just wait till next turn since he can't attack anymore. My turn. Burning Land. Well, this is a Beast Warrior, so let's use this. It gets the field power bonus, and also I can attach Horn of the Unicorn to it. Oh yeah, you can equip stuff to enemy monsters if you want. Not typically a reason to do so, but... yeah, sometimes it can be worth it. Alright, Rude Kaiser, take out Howling Insect. Ooh, that's increasing his defense, so you know what, let's go to main phase 2. Something we don't get in Duel Links, and use this. Burning Land, destroy the field spell. No one can play any more field spells. Oh, no, it just destroys field spells, and each player has the turn player take damage from here on out, so... if we need to, we can stall and burn him, but I don't want him to get Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth out, so... achievement progress. Oh, there's an achievement for winning through burn damage. Interesting. Mirror Force. Now, this is one of the stronger ones. This is one of the stronger trap cards in the game. In fact, this was banned for a very, very long time, if I remember right. Alright, none of these are any good, if we're honest. I'll just set this so I have a defensive option. And I'm gonna attack the Cocoon there so he doesn't even get the chance for Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Man-Eater Bug, oh dear. That is an insect, so... oh, he just... Why would he destroy that one and not my Rude Kaiser? I guess I can summon the Celtic Guardian. Battle phase. Might as well get the most damage I can out of it. Let's see if this thing can... Yep, popped it. There we are. It's not going to be too hard for him to beat over my Celtic... to have higher attack than my Celtic Guardian, but... should at least be able to be annoying here. Turn change. I guess I can put this in case he gets something big out somehow. Might as well attack here. Alright, let's be a little greedy and see what I can get. Ouch! Alright, nothing happens. Alright, let's take the giant ant out and then call it a turn. I have 2 level 4 monsters on the field. If I was in the Zexal era, I could make a monster with those, but not yet. No, I don't need to activate anything. It's gonna annoy me until... No, I don't want to activate Spellbinding Circle on his silly monster. Pot agreed. Oh no. No, I don't want to activate my Spellbinding Circle randomly like that. Dang. There's nothing I can do now. I don't need Monster Reborn for now, so I'll just wait. Technically, I only need to wait 6 turns and he'll die from the burn effect from Burning Land, so... Like, if I have to, I can stall him out. Should be fine, though. Oh. Alright, let's set Sang in here. Alright, battle phase time. I have to use this one to get rid of Kamakuri Man. Let's hope this is something Celtic Guardian can actually destroy. Of course it's not. It's gonna annoy me for quite some time, but I guess he could tribute something, and that would be worth using Spellbinding Circle on. Nope. Let's just activate Spellbinding Circle so it stops annoying the hell out of me. Chain Strike. Alright, there we are. Alright, Celtic Guardian, see if that's something you can destroy. No, it is not. In fact, it's actually very painful. There we are. Graceful Charity. Wait, Cocoon of Ultra Evolution? That's BS. That's a newer card. That's a newer insect support card, yeah. Banish this card, target 1 insect monster, shuffle to the deck. That's balls! Why is he using cards from the future like that? Well, I can at least activate my Wasteland here. It's a Warrior Warrior, Fiend. It's kind of interesting that Yugi's the protagonist, but he uses mostly the Fiend, that is demon-type cards. Oh crap, Man-Eater Bug. Wait, why would you destroy that one? What? Oh well, I'll just go to the end. Worst case scenario, 3 more turns and Weevil's gone. Perfectly ultimate Great Moth. Laser Cannon Armor. Coon of Ultra, oh dear, he's using that to, yeah, he got his perfectly ultimate Great Moth out. Oh, it doesn't have an animation? That's a shame. Declared battle, not bad, but I was prepared for this. Now let's see here, can it be noticed? Must first be special summoned. Oh, let's go for the maximum flex. Let's resurrect his own perfectly ultimate Great Moth. Oh, I can't choose it. How disappointing. Yeah, these all have a high defense but low attack. You know, I'll just go with the Imp since he killed it there. Oh yeah, what's in the extra deck here? The fusion deck? Guy the Dragon Champion. Honestly, probably not worth it. Let's go for the maximum overkill. It's over. I've won. No, impossible. My Moth is unbeatable. Well, you don't have to worry about that when you got a Mirror Force. Harpies. Now, these have had quite the resurgence in Duel Links, but lucky for me, I don't think I have to worry about Cyber / Harpy Lady in this game. Or at least not right now. Yugi was not the only duelist who was motivated to win the tournament for a loved one. Despite being a novice duelist, Joey had his own reasons for wanting to win. His sister Serenity, and also his favorite Joss Whedon movie. I'd better be champion for Serenity's sake. She's always counted on me, even when we were kids. I'm gonna win this tournament and the prize money. I'm gonna make sure you don't lose your eyesight by paying for your surgery, I promise. This meditative moment was rudely broken when Joey and his friends heard someone laughing and taunting on the duelist short distance away. A voice that annoying could only belong to my. The team met my Valentine on a boat to Duel's kingdom. She was a manipulative, self-absorbed duelist who had the uncanny ability to always know what card she'd draw next. Hey Yugi, are your duels going well? I might be up for a duel myself, so get ready because I choose to challenge you, Joey. Why? You're challenging me? Do you have the guts to accept? Of course I accept. Let's duel. Get ready to lose. Unfortunately, Joey's deck, I remember, is infamous for being terrible even at the time the game first came out. He just likes to have a deck of, like, a 40-card deck with, like, 38 monsters. I'll let her go. A gentleman will let the lady have the first move. Also makes things easier for me. Harpy's Hunting Ground. Oh, I don't like Harpy's Hunting Ground in Duel Links. But then again, that's because I run a lot of decks that use back row. They use spell and trap cards, and Harpy's Hunting Ground nukes those. Well, I can probably set this. Graceful Charity is another card that's banned, so let's see here. Grave Robber. I don't think she has anything I really care about. Gaia Power. Don't need this. I don't need Armored Lizard. Let's activate Gaia Power. Oh wait, she has Harpy's Hunting Ground. She's gonna nuke it. Whoops. Oh well for me. Jerry Beans, man. Wait, why is his attack actually really good for level 3? Alright, let's dump this guy because we don't need him. Accelerator is actually a meme in Duel Links, so I should probably keep him. Yeah, Joey likes his Warrior and Beast Warriors. He runs a very uncomplicated deck. Which is nice and all, but that also means that he's very vulnerable to surprises. Harpy Dancer, now that I know is a new card. 4-star Ladybug. Also, I believe a card that's banned right now. In the main card game, I mean. Jerry Beans, man. Jerry, the Bean Soldier, believes he's the strongest warrior in the world, but his true abilities are untested. Well, let's test them, shall we? Oh my, Hysteric Party. This is not good. Might as well pop that one. I'm pretty sure she's gonna smack me down next turn. Now, Hysteric Party I know for a fact is a newer card. So yeah, I guess I should look forward to, if both Weevil and Mai have newer cards, then they're all gonna have newer support. Though, this does mean if I do the reverse duels, it might be fun to play around with what... Wait, I can't use it? What's in my fusion deck? Flame Swordsman, who is garbage. Thousand Dragon, who is acceptable by these standards. Well, I don't have much I can do now. I'm probably gonna... Looks like this might be my first loss. You can... One monster on your team, return it to the hand. They can also one monster... Yeah, I'm pretty confident there's no... When in trouble, take a chance of Time Wizard. I would rather not. Izanami. Turns its owner's hand. Spirit... Oh, yeah. There's a lot of, Here we are. Dan, she knows... Who's the truth. That... Let's see here. Fusion Conscription. Reveal one fusion monster and add one. That's actually a really good card, so... Let's get rid of this one. And we don't need the other Graceful Charity. Pot of Greed. The reference kind of fell flat, although I get what you mean. Sometimes I forget if I'm even referencing something if we're completely honest. Jerry Beans, man. You cannot normal special summon once. I guess I can activate this here. 1000 Dragon. So let's get Baby Dragon here. Because I want to fuse 1000 Dragon. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have an answer to that. Grave Robber. Not an ideal card, really. Legendary Swordsman is actually not that good. Harpy Girl. Harpy chick who aspires to fly around beautifully and gorgeously, but attacks sharply. Tiger Axe. Direct attack. Direct attack. Excellent. I guess she didn't draw anything good. Unfortunately, that's probably going to become a running theme for both me and the enemies for these early duels, because there's no such thing as search cards this early on, or at least not in the general sense. There's a couple, like, reinforcements of the army, but, ooh, Polly. Let's do this. Thousand Dragon. Here we go. Achievement unlocked, Polymerization. Perform a fusion summon. Yeah. You can put extra deck monsters in either of these two up here, but we're just gonna stick to these for the moment. Unless I start running out of room, I guess. In that case, I guess I might as well. Battle phase. Direct attack. There we are. Oh, how could I ever lose to just an amateur? Well, that's what happens when you draw a handful of paper cards that might as well be paperweights. I tried to tell you those more duel monsters kicking the other guy's butt. If you're ever gonna be a real champion, you gotta learn to care about someone other than yourself. Attack from the deep. The truth and power of the Millennium Puzzle was beginning to dawn on Yugi. During his duels, the puzzle infused Yugi with the power and soul of an ancient spirit. Though this was a major issue to ponder, there was a smaller but no less important matter to deal with first. This duel made me hungry. Did any of you guys remember to bring any food with you? Sorry, Joey. What were we thinking coming here with no food? How are we supposed to get through the rest of the competition without anything to eat? That's a good question, Joey. This dueling really takes it out of you, and I haven't seen a burger stand or restaurant since we got here. If I smell cooking that way. They followed the scent to a beach where they spotted a campfire with several roasting fish. Man, I love barbecue fish. Smells good. And I bet it tastes even better. What makes you think those fish are yours to eat? Hey, trust me, we eat first and ask questions later. Your stomachs will thank me. Joey ran down. Joey would say anything to fill his belly. Some people have absolutely no self-control, stomach growl. Joey, save some for me! Tristan ran after Joey. It wasn't long before Yugi and Taya joined them as well. Yugi grabbed one of the fish from the fire. Man, this looks awesome. Just as soon as the team began to bite in the fish, a young man emerged from the ocean with a spear in his hand. Enjoy yourselves, you fish thieves, for this is your last meal. I knew this was a bad idea, and yet you didn't stop them. Although I guess to be fair, when you're starving, there's not much you can really do about that. How dare you steal my fish, you bottom-feeding thieves! Hey, child guys, it's a few fish. A few fish that don't belong to you, and steal fisherman's catch proves you have no honor. Wait a second, aren't you Mako Tsunami, the top-ranked ocean duelist? And who might you be? I'm Yugi Moto. Sorry about your fish. Oh, you're Yugi Moto, the only duelist to ever defeat Seto Kaiba? What a fine surprise. I must apologize, I've been ungracious. If you're friends of Yugi Moto, please come sit down and eat your fill. The team sat down the fire and shared a meal with Mako. After the feast, the team thanked him and started to head out when Mako threw his spear at the ground. Alright, I treated you dinner. How about you honor me with a duel? Hey, he's nuts. No, but I am an expert fisherman and you've taken my bait. What bait? Why, the fish, of course. They laid it out to lure the three of you right in, but never expected to catch Yugi Moto. Oh, so he had the barbecue fish out there in case anyone had conveniently forgotten to bring the food of their own? That seems like an awfully specific thing to do, but I ran into another duelist a short while ago. He was not a worthy opponent. Well, I guess it depends how long they expected the tournament to last. A duel against you, Yugi, would be a true test. Mako Tsunami, I accept your challenge. Chimera Tech Over Dragon. I believe this is the duel with the famous Attack the Moon situation. I believe they made a card referencing that. Yep, see, Attack the Moon. Umi. Alright, Mako's entire deck revolves around Umi, so I have to be careful. Alright, Attack the Moon. When the battle position of a rock-type monster is changed, target one spell your opponent controls and destroy it. Equipped to a Beast Warrior type monster. Sounds like someone wants a Beaver Warrior beatdown. That sounds completely terrible out of context, but you know what? I'm gonna roll with it. Beaver Warrior beatdown time. Alright. And since he... Those face-down cards concern me, but we have to do something. We can't just sit back and do nothing. Every turn gives him more cards, after all. Tornado Wall. While Umi, you take no damage. Destroy this card when Umi leaves the field. How annoying. Well, this does mean if I destroy Umi, that goes with it. Fiend Kraken. Are you sure it can't be Friend Kraken? Darn you, Friend Kraken! Griffor. Some of the art style in the early Yu-Gi-Oh cards is really off. I mean, some like the Fiend Kraken here look just fine, but Griffor here looks really awkward. Guess all I can do is end my turn. I don't want to use Swords of Reeling Light quite yet. Okay, now I will need it. I'm definitely gonna need that, but... Attack the Moon is cute and all, but I don't even have a rock type I can use it with. It's more than a little goofy. Ah, here we are. Golden Sentry. Here. I guess I can put this, set this here while I wait. Here we are, that's the last turn. Flip Summon. Return a card to the hand. Let's go with this one since that has the highest attack. And I can activate Attack the Moon. Let's destroy Umi. Oh. I thought it was a quick play, but it's a continuous. That's my bad. Oh well. Alright, he's just gonna summon his monster back, but that's fine. Oh my, he's tributing. What's he summoning? Karyushin. Aqua Snake. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything. None of these cards are any good. Might as well let him win. I could just surrender and make the duel go faster, but I feel that would be a better idea. That's not always the best idea, because even when you lose a duel, you get points that you can spend on packs. Attack the moon to make Omi recede. Gee, thanks. A little late. Ogre possessed by the powers of the dark. Ogre of Black Shadow. If you can withstand its charge. With only 1,200 attack points, I can't see it having difficult. I can't see it hard to survive. Oh, I guess I can use Burning Land if I need to as well. I'm gonna wait to play Burning Land until he plays Umi. Because even if he has another in his hand, that still means he has to waste his time playing it again. Mystical Space Typhoon. Oh, balls. Of course he'd have an actually good way to get rid of my spell or trap cards. Well, this is a fine opening, isn't it? The Mad Lobster. Now this, yeah, these guys actually look cool and monstrous, but some of the others certainly don't. I don't really have anything I can do. I can't play Burning Land anymore, I'm just gonna burn myself to death at this rate. Amphibian Beast. On land or in sea, this monster is unstoppable. Achievement Pro, just a staunch defender. I might as well suicide here to finish the duel. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist. Island Turtle. Oh dear, that's a very strong defensive monster. Well, I've got 3 turns to try and do something, but this is actually being a bit more rough than I was expecting. Alright, let's tribute here. Curse of Dragon. Flip summon. Destroy Umi. Activate the effect of Attack the Moon and destroy Umi. Chain Strike. Alright, now I can start going on the offensive. Good, 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 good. I don't have anything else I can do, so let's... This is the last turn for Swords of Revealing Light, so I should have a bit of an easier time here. Main phase. Of course, another Umi. Well, luckily I could just use Attack the Moon again. Attack the Moon. Now destroy the other Umi. We're going to get rid of as many of these Umis as possible. Actually, before I activate the effect, battle phase. Now let's go to main phase 2 and activate this effect to put him back in defense mode and end turn. As we keep bouncing hit. As we keep bouncing this card back to his hand, he keeps having to waste turn resummoning it. Alright, flip summon. Return that card to your hand, and let's also use Attack the Moon to get rid of whatever this is. More chains. Yeah, Tornado Wall. He can't use that without Umi, so let's go with the battle phase and have everyone beat down. Not as much damage, but every bit helps. Not having main phase 2 in Duel Links really does make a surprising difference, at least since that game actually has cards that would benefit from having that option. Also, having some breathing room is nice. Sure, the lowest attack, your choice of tide. That's only for Beast Warriors, eh? Alright, let's send that back to the hand, and let's just, let's set this... we should be able to finish in this turn, though, so I'm not worried. There we go. Exact lethal damage. What a grand duel. I salute you, my friend. That victory was not easily won, Mako. You're a great duelist yourself. Booster Pack Bakura. Dinosaur Duelist Rex Raptor. My Valentine sat on a hill, having a quiet moment to herself. I don't get it. Trashing Hotshot Duelist is usually as fun as a fall clearance sale. Why can't I enjoy it anymore? It's all because of that obnoxious punk Joey. I can't believe such an amateur beat me. I've got to get even with that grinning punk. At that moment, Rex Raptor, whom my duel defeated on the way over, jumped out and surprised her. It's me, Rex Raptor the Dino Duelist, and I'm itching to finish that match we started on the boat. Funny, I thought I already knocked you on your Jurassic butt. Think whatever you want. You're about to get stomped. Think I'm gonna waste another minute with a P-Brain? Beat it, Dino Breath. Shoot. P-Brain, I happen to have been the finalist this year's regional. Have you know I've already won 5 star chips? Mai held up a bracelet to show her chips. Wow, how'd you get 8 already? From wannabes like you who think that by dueling me, they'll score some easy stars. I only lost once. Once I find that kid Joey, it's payback. Joey Wheeler, how could you lose to him? I'd love to see you try and... that gives me an idea. I'll agree to duel you if you do something for me first. Mai and Rex search for Yugi and his friends hopes of finding Joey. Joey, it wasn't... yeah. I guess I was combined Yugi and Joey's name together. Yugi and Joey did the fusion dance. Tell me that's not the way I think it is. How are you, Joseph? Glad to see me. Ecstatic. So, Joey, is Yugi still fighting all your battles for you? Everyone knows if Yugi wasn't there to hold your hand, you wouldn't have beat me. Isn't that right? That's not true. Oh, really? Then I propose he steps out of your shadow. If you think he's tough, let's see him play for himself. Think you have the guts to step and face the duelist I've arranged for you? I'm dueling on Mai's behalf. Remember May? That's Rex Raptor. This twelve supposed to scare me or something? I bet you ain't so tough. Don't you remember, Joey, Rex placed second in the regionals? Well, Joey, you gotta ask Mommy's permission or something. This is your big chance, or are you gonna back out? Don't worry, sis, I'll make you proud. Alright then, it's dino feeding time, let us duel. Bring it. Dark Prisoner. Monster bends light to hide its image from the eyes of the opponents. With only 600 attack, it's hard to appreciate the flavor text. Alright. Despite Rex Raptor focusing on dinosaurs, his best card is Red Eyes, who is a dragon. Ooh, boy. Maybe I should have gone first to put Trap Hole down. Sogan. Normal Trap Hole. Axe Raider. Yeah, axe-wielding monster of tremendous strength and agility. Well, let's, Threatening Roar. Your opponent cannot declare any attacks this turn. A little annoying, but... Sorry, I'm still recovering from my cold a bit, but I think I'm pretty much at the end of it. I don't really want a tribute for one of these cruddy level 5s, if we're completely honest. Though I guess on the other hand, it might be good to be safe. A higher attack monster means it's going to be rougher for Rex to smack over it. Tiger Striped Dragon that is often seen racing across tremendous speeds. Joey, why do you have so many shitty monsters? I need to make sure he never has 2 monsters out at any given time, because he's going to summon Red Eyes if he does. Music is pretty relaxing in this game, I have to admit. Joey, why must your deck suck so much? Ooh, Poly. What do I have here that I can use polymerization on? Anyways. Flame Swordsman and Thousand Dragon. Lovely. And I don't want to put that baby dragon on the field to tribute it, because that's just asking for trouble. Thousand Dragon's the only thing I have that can stand up to Red Eyes. I need to hope I get Time Wizard. Or I can get another useless level 5. Holy balls, Joey. How many of these stupid level 5s do you have? Discard a card from your hand. Lava Battleguard, Swamp Battleguard. Yeah, Leo Gun I don't need. Yeah, these are all just so crap. At least this guy kind of makes sense, because apparently he expects me to get all these Swamp Battle Guards out. Flame Manipulator and... what's the other one? Flame Manipulator and Masaki, the Legendary Swordsman. Balls. I don't need that one. Let's see here. When faced upon the field, this card cannot be banished. Each time a dinosaur is in the graveyard, place 2 counters. You contribute this card. Special summon 1 dinosaur from your deck whose level is less than or equal to the number of... that sounds like it's going to get really bad really quick. I can't beat over this Miracle Egg, and I doubt Joey has Mystical Space Typhoon in his deck. Oh, lovely. Soul Exchange. So he's did get out Red Eyes in the end. Can I trap hole it at least? Yes. Activate trap hole to nuke it. Destroy it. Kunai with chain. Lovely. Alright, first of all... I don't think Flame Swordsman's going to be of any use to me right now, so let's do that. Kunai with chain is actually really good. Or at least for these deck standards. Alright, Rex Raptor has no defenses, and I don't think anyone other than Yugi has Karibo in his deck, so there's no hand traps to surprise me. I'm not going to activate this right away, so... I might as well, yeah. Let's go ahead and equip it to him. Tiger Axe. Alright, battle phase time. There we are. There we are. All out attack. You know what, let's summon this guy. Tribute. Tiger Axe form. Lava Balguard. Because I have a Swamp Balguard, it gains power. Bottomless Trap Hole. Oh dear. Well, it doesn't matter. Swamp Balguard here is more than powerful enough to win. There we are. So I guess you won my star chips. Not only win your star chips, but on your red eyes too. Oh yeah, they didn't bring out the part where he put red eyes on the wager. Oops. Evil Spear of the Ring. Later that night, the team had settled down for dinner when they were visited by their high school friend, Bakura. As they chatted around the campfire, the conversation soon turned to dueling. Let's have a duel right now. Not for star chips, but for a little fun. I'm down with that. After all the star chips fun, it'd be nice to have a duel with no strings attached. I agree. Just regular old duel sounds like a good idea. Before we get started, there's a little something I'd like to share with you, and especially you, Yugi. No, it can't be. A Millennium item? Yes, and the magic of my Millennium Ring will take us to the Shadow Realm. Why are you doing this, Bakura? You have something I want. I aim to take it. Bakura, possessed by some unknown spirit, used the power of his Millennium Ring to lock away his friend's souls. Their souls have been locked away, and now, after waiting for countless centuries, the Millennium Puzzle is mine. Just as Bakura tried to grab it, starts to glow. The spirit within the puzzle awoke and manifested within Yugi. No, it can't be. Yeah, if I remember right, the original series is mostly known for the Duelist Kingdom arc against Pegasus, and the Battle City one, which was largely against Merrick. But technically, Yami Bakura, I believe, was the main antagonist of the whole thing, since his goal was to collect the Millennium items. I don't think that gets represented in this game, though, because unfortunately, Bakura doesn't actually duel in that. I guess you could call him a remnant of when the series was less about that and more about the regular Shadow games or random stuff. Season 0 was kind of neat stuff, but you could tell that Kazuki Takahashi was running out of ideas after a certain point when he had stuff like bullies beating people up with yo-yos. And that's seriously a thing that happened. I think it's better they chose something and focused on that from there on out, because if he had to resort to silly stuff like that, and remember, what's supposed to be taken absolutely dead serious, that's kind of why I have trouble enjoying it, despite the fact that bullies being people up with yo-yos on its own probably sounds like a fun idea. I don't think it actually worked in the actual story. You want my Millennium Puzzle? Then you have to duel me for it, but if I win, you release my friends and send us all back. I believe this is supposed to reference the Dungeons and Dragons-esque arc, which I actually do think is the best part of the Season 0 stuff, or at least the manga. I don't actually like the Season 0 anime stuff because they added a completely superfluous character and did a lot of goofy stuff that honestly made it a lot less fun. I agree to your ridiculous terms, Yugi, but I promise you there's more at stake here than you can comprehend, and this is one shadow game you cannot possibly win! Fenrir, the Nordic wolf. Cute doggy. I like the Nordic deck, but they're so garbage. Then again, I guess if the... Alright, let's go second. Let's see what Bakura's willing to go with. Draw phase. Turn change, draw. Wow, this is a really horrible card. Now let's see, with Breath of Light, destroy all rock-type monsters on the field. Poly... Flame Swordsman is all I can make, and that is debatable whether it's worth spending all the resources just to summon it. Well, it's not like I have much else I can really do. Let's attack that face down and see what it is. It's a man-eater bug, isn't it? Yep. Well, I don't believe that... Yeah, I don't believe Masaki had anyone soul in it, so we should be safe. Stone Ghost. Head that erupts when angered. What's this? Robin Goblin. Each time your opponent discards one random card from their hand. I do believe this card is banned, and it's banned for a damn good reason. I think I have an idea. Activate Lightning Vortex. Now this card contains Yugi, so this is gonna suck to do, but no need to worry because we're about to Monster Reborn him right back. And here we go, Dark Magician for the first time. We summon him this duel. Here we are. There we go. Gonna AFK for a bit? Okay. I'm not gonna Dark Hole because that is extremely dangerous. Let's, flip both players to score as many possible, then each player draws 5. Oh my, that actually might be beneficial to me. Main phase 2. Because I haven't summoned this turn, I can tribute the Anthrosaurus in order to summon Skull. What the? Skullstalker. First, he's gonna grab your monster with his claws, then attack again with his poison stinger. For 900 attack, that sure seems like a lot of work. Especially since most monsters have no trouble surviving 900 attack. I also do like how it sounds like Joey himself wrote this. Change of heart? What? Oh dear. Ow. Anything but Monster Reborn, anything but Monster Reborn. Okay, fine. Flame Manipulator is fine to lose. Coffin Cellar. Each time your opponent's monster is sent to the graveyard. Okay. Graceful Charity. 1, 2, 3. Discard. This big old guy with a big old eye shoots a nasty ray beam right at ya. Ow. Activate the effect. Monster Reborn. Let's bring back Dark Magician. Wait, is this the one that has Yugi in it, or is it this one? I know we have 3 Dark Magicians, so we can summon them reliably, but Yugi's soul is only one of them. There we are. 2300. Battle phase. Let's go with a lower attack first. Oh dear, both players discard their entire hand and then draw 5. Ouch. Hey, he has a decent amount of burn damage cards, but it's over. Dark Magician Yugi finishes him. With the destruction of the Evil Spirit's last card, Bakura was freed from the grip of the Evil Spirit, at least for now. Are you okay, Bakura? I am now, thanks to you. Where'd you get your Millennium Ring? My father picked up on one of his trips. He told him it's from ancient Egypt. He was shopping at a merchant bazaar when the Millennium Ring caught his eye. But the man who sold the ring to my father said it has something to do with duel monsters, but that never made any sense to me since the card game is new and the ring itself is clearly ancient. When my father got back, he gave it to me. He said he felt I was destined to have it. Panic attack. Yeah, I believe in the Japanese version he's called the player killer because he's basically there to defeat other players because I guess a tournament needs someone to be a spoiler. I don't know what the reason was to add him in there, but whatever. When Taya, Tristan, and Joey awoke, they thought Yugi's duel against Bakura was only a dream. Oh, I just dreamt that Bakura went totally mental. Same here. Last time I snoozed with dueling cards under my pillow. Sleep well, you guys. Ah, Bakura, don't hurt me. Ha 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 ha. Only. Ha 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 ha. No. Suddenly, the team heard a scream from the woods. That sounded like Mai. The team ran through the forest into a clearing and saw a very large duelist defeating Mai. Bye-bye, birdies. My hoppies, they're gone. He must have been running a Fire King deck. I think you mean eliminated, just like you. Now hand over all your star chips, loser. Mai, are you okay? This sideshow freak giving you a hard time? That's right, just like Pegasus pays me to. Root out all the dueling filth on the island and dispose of it. Doesn't that make you a garbage man? This is no joke. Panic's one of the island's eliminators, and if you don't get out of here, he's gonna do to you what he did to me. Check out our duelist glove. Not a star chip left. You're out of the tournament, Mai? I am. It all happened so fast. The way Panic duels, I just lost it. Ah, she was my easiest victims yet. Panic pushed Mai to the ground. You creep, that's no excuse for pushing someone around. I've dealt with a lot of bullies in my life, and I'm afraid there's only one way to deal with them. You have to stand up. Let's see you try your intimidation tactics against me, Panic. I don't scare easy, especially when I'm standing up to my friends. Yu-Gi-Oh! Must be my lucky day. Pegasus promised a generous bounty to the eliminator who defeats you. Think he'd throw in some extra cash for inflicting bodily harm? I'll wager all my star chips to win Mai's. It's a deal. If you win, you get all 8 of hers because your bet makes no difference to me. What do you mean? What I mean, little Yugi, is that when you duel against Panic, you're putting much more than star chips on the line. I can sense growing fear in your eyes. I do believe you're beginning to panic. Are you finished blowing your smoke, Panic? No, I don't even have my cigarette yet. Last time someone had the nerve to talk to me like that, I broke him in half. Now let's duel. Now, this is the one with the duel that had the famous knock over the flotation device to drop them all on the dude's monsters. This is the biggest BS of the entire series. I have no idea how they're going to recreate it in this game, but I imagine it's going to be silly. Let's stand by main phase. Yellow Luster Shield. Yeah, if I remember right, his deck is primarily defensive in nature, so... Let's see how this works. Swords Revealing Light. Let's see exactly what it is. Castle of Dark Illusions. And with Yellow Luster Shield, I can't break past that yet. I can once I get Gaia the Fierce Knight, however. But that's going to take a few turns, so... Oh, who else do I have to fuse with? That's just the Gaia the Fierce Knight fusion. Okay, then. Oh, I can't tack into that. That's just suicide waiting to happen. So I'm going to wait. Dragon Zombie. Another card that's seemingly useless on its own. Ooh, I can actually poly. Gaia the Fierce Knight and Guardian Dragon of the Fortress, can't I? No, it's Guy the Fierce Knight and Curse of Dragon. Darn. Well, I don't have a choice. I need to be able to beat over that thing, and the only way to do that is with Guy the Fierce Knight. Here we are. Oh, nice. Activate. Fusion. Activate polymerization to get Curse of Dragon and Gaia the Fierce Knight. There we are. Fusion. Gaia the Dragon Champion. Here we are. I can summon this normally because I intend to set this. Spellbinding Circle should stop any attempts he has to kill everything. There we are. That's his biggest defensive wall removed. Interesting. Works on a face down. Alright, let's summon this over Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress, and yeah, we can put him over here. There we are. Yeah, I believe Castle of Dark Illusions is the only monster he really has that's any good at anything. I don't think he can even have a different ace. Alright, let's go to the battle phase. Ryu Kishin. There we are. Yep, that's all his monsters gone. Turn change. Draw phase. Catapult Turtle. I don't really need that, so let's just go to the battle phase and start smacking him down. He's showed me a lot of his monsters, but honestly, none of them seem even remotely threatening. I think this may be... Karibo! Battle phase. That's interesting. I thought he'd have another Castle of Dark Illusions by now. Well, if he doesn't have it now, he's not going to be able to stop me at all, is he? Alright, in case that's one final Castle of Dark Illusions, let's not take any risks. Alright, it was nothing. Yeah, he's got a bunch of really weak monsters. Nobody baits panic. Nobody! Yugi, you are incredible! Your Millennium Puzzle has more power than we thought. Yugi, I don't know what to say. Here, these star chips are yours. Take them. I'm sorry, but I can't accept them. I'll fight my own battles. Yugi risked his life in this duel for you. I know, but there's no point in arguing. She's too thick-headed, but she'd rather be booed off the island. I'll take him. You think me losing my star chips is funny, Joey? I thought you didn't want them, Give those back. Of course you can have them. They're yours. Really, Joey? Didn't you learn anything in this duel? You can always keep your defenses up because you can't always keep your defenses up because they'll just get between you and other people who are trying to be your friends. So you can't let your shield down just this one time? I'm gonna grab a drink real quick before I go to the next duel. Give me a moment, please. Alright, looks like the dog needed to be let out as well, so I'll probably need to let him back in a bit later. But now the Arena of Lost Souls. Joey huffed and puffed as he ran in fear. He took a quick glance behind him to see Kaiba's Blue Eyes White Dragon barreling down on him. Oh my. Blue Eyes was about to make a snack out of Joey when Joey woke up from his nightmare. View a dream, Kaiba, we'll see who eats the dog chow on this island. Everybody wake up. Joey, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong, it's a brand new day of the tournament, and I'm hot to find us a new duel. Well, you don't have to yell about it. Hey guys, what's all the commotion? Good morning, Taya. Where's Mai? Isn't she with you? She said she had to go. Also give you this night. This note. The note said that Mai borrowed 8 of Yugi's star chips. Well, you can kiss those star chips goodbye. I don't know, maybe we really can trust Mai. And if not, we're still the team supreme, right? Right. Alright, then move out. I wonder how many duelists are left on the island. They shipped out a couple dozen home yesterday, and I bet even more have been eliminated by now. And some of them really good players with powerful cards, we could be next. Not a chance, Yug. Look, those other guys... Y-U-G-E? I thought Yug would be Y-O-O-G. You and Joey have a lot more at stake. That's true, I gotta rescue Grandpa from Pegasus, and Joey needs the prize money to help his sister. The duelists we face today will be even stronger because they survived the first round. Even stronger? In theory, yes. In practice, they could be even weaker. They could be in a weakened state from having to fight so many rough duels. Careful what you say, Yugi. Got Joey here shaking his sneakers. Why? You think I'm a scared little puppy dog? Well, if the collar fits. Alright, break it up. Just bring on any duelist and I'll cream them. Right, you gotta believe in yourself, Joey. Little did they know that they were being watched by one of Bandit Keith's cronies, Bonds. We found 2 duelists. One's really dumb, but the other one's really good. His name's Yugi. He's the kid who beat Kaiba. Everyone figures there's him to make it all the way to Pegasus Castle. Yugi, huh? I've heard of him. He's supposed to be a tough squirt. That is, if you believe his reputation. Yeah, we've never seen him duel. How do we know how good Yugi really is? Nobody's going to the castle except us. That's why I teamed up with the most brilliant duelists on the whole island. That's right. So if you want to win this tournament, you keep cool and let Bandit Keith do the thinking for you. You hear me, Pegasus? Soon it'll be payback time. Payback for the way you humiliated me at the Duel Monsters Intercontinental Championship. It all came down to you against me, and right where I had you where you wanted you. I was sure I was about to win, but then you scribbled some notes and called over a kid from the audience dueling your place. Hey, what you doing asking for help's illegal? Oh, I don't need help. A child could beat you, Bandit Keith, and I'm gonna prove it. Pegasus handed the note to Child. Just follow these instructions and you win. I didn't know what to make of it. Were you just trying to psych me out? Just chicken out? Either way, it was fine by me as long as I took home the prize money. After Bandit Keith played a card, the child looked at the note, followed the instructions, and took out the rest of Keith's life points. What? You snot-nosed brat. There's no way you could have known I was going to play that card. Bandit Keith snatched the note from the kid's hand. Give me that. It's all here. The card I play, how to beat it, everything. No. You may have defeated me, Pegasus, but you cheated me. No one makes a fool out of Bandit Keith. Said you found 2 duelists? Yeah, Yugi and some dweeb named Joey. Good, we'll take out the dweeb out first. Did you hear that? I think we're being followed. I think you're getting a little paranoid, Joey. You've been acting hyper ever since you woke up this morning. What's eating you anyway? I'm telling you, someone's stalking us. Joey ran off to the woods. Where are you going? Stalk them. As Joey wandered through the woods, he thought he heard something behind them. Suddenly, Joey's whole world turned black as he was knocked unconscious. The next thing he knew, he woke up inside a cave. What is this place? Welcome to the Arena of Lost Souls. Abandon hope for no duelist gets out alive. Prepare for a final duel. This arena will be your graveyard. Ghosts of the dead are all around you, Joey. There's no way to escape from your fear. Huh? Who said I'm scared? You can't hide the truth. They see your frozen spear. Okay, I was, but not because you're graveyard ooga booga rap. It's because your creepy face giving the willies. Lay down your star chips now. Hey, I never even agreed to this duel. Tough luck. You ain't got any choice, dweeb. There has to be some way out of this. You want a way out? Then hand over all your star chips and crawl off like a scared puppy dog. Joey remembers nightmare involving Kaiba and conversation. If I run from this, I really will be a scared puppy dog. So I have to beat ya. 4 star chips. Let's duel. Beta, the Electromagnet Warrior. Yeah, the Electromagnet Warriors, I believe, are retrains of the original Magnet Warriors, basically to make them work a lot better. Alright, Bonzi's a zombie deck. Even in Duel Links, I've got a pretty nice zombie deck going. Although, since this is the Duel Monsters era, the first series, this is more where decks were based around monster types, like, Dragon Zombie for Zombie, Warrior, Dragon, Spellcaster. Yeah, those were what decks revolved around here before they decided to go with archetypes that are based around names in the card name. Ooh, nice. I can open up with a pretty good monster. Let's open up with Thousand Dragon, just because I don't want to... We got Time Wizard and Baby Dragon. Thousand Dragon. This is the strongest thing I have access to, so let's hope it's going to be enough. And I can normal summon as well, so let's go ahead and do that. My favorite zombie deck in Duel Links is the Mayakashis, which are... They look like normal humans, but when they perform their special summons, they become Japanese yokai monsters. 2 halves of the same coin. I thought it was a pretty neat concept. And of course, like Bonds says, the focus on zombie monsters is to come back from the graveyard. Vampire Dragon. Tribute to the Doomed. Well, there goes my best monster. Think I might have lost this one. Okay, never mind. I hate to summon such a weak monster, but I need to get rid of this one, and there's a really good way to do it right now. There we go. Book of Life. Oh dear. Now that I know is a newer card. Darn you, Bonds, using new cards. Well, at least the good news is some of these make me look forward to the reverse duels of actually playing that card. Activate the effect. Let's get Time Wizard in there as well. We're going to use Dark Hole. Let's see here. Destroy this card if you don't have a zombie monster. When this is destroyed, inflict damage. Ooh, interesting. This is a bit of a rough duel, but we might have made a comeback. Dark Hole's banned for a reason, and being able to make that kind of comeback as easily is exactly why. Probably a bit of a waste to do that, but... Pretty sure zombie monsters typically don't have defense points, but yeah, snake hair. And attack directly with Baby Dragon. There we are. One, two, three. Well, why not activate some Pot of Greed while we're here? Equip only to a fire monster. I do not have one, but I can summon the Tiger Axe here, who is Earth. Alright, attack with Axe Raider and win. There we are. During the duel, Joey's friends found the cave and cheered him on to victory. Alright, Joey, you won! You did it. I did, didn't I? See you around, loser. Wait, boss. Bandit Keith, maybe next time you have the nerve to duel me face to face instead of hiding behind your creepy flunkies. Duel you face to face, you're a hopeless dweeb. In a game of duel monsters, it's all about keeping your opponent off balance. Winning a duel is all that matters, not how you go about it. We'll see about that, Bandit Keith. Yeah, right, I'm quivering in fear already. What a jerk. Guys, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to drag you into this mess. Next time, don't be in such a big hurry to run off on your own. That's alright, we all know it wasn't your fault, Joey. Yeah, I mean, as long as he won the duel, we could forgive him. I admit you had us worried at first, but you really came through this time. I got lucky, that's all. It wasn't luck, Joey, it was your determination, and your trust in your cards and the promise you made to your sister. That's what helped you win. I only need 2 more star chips. Hang in there, Serenity. So now we can get out of this creepy pit? You bet, nothing's gonna stop us now. The face-off. While Yugi's team work their way through the tournament, our history now turns to Seto Kaiba for a moment. As you remember, Seto had only been defeated in Duel Monsters ever, once, by Yugi. Seto had a little brother named Mokuba. Pegasus kidnapped Mokuba and locked him into a dungeon to lure Seto into a trap, and it worked. As Seto made his way to the dungeon to save his brother, Pegasus sprung the trap and stole Mokuba's soul, just as he had with Yugi's grandfather. Seto Kaiba, do you care enough about your brother's life to save his soul? You're not human. Quite human, actually, just extraordinarily gifted. Pegasus threw a handful of star chips at Kaiba. Here, you'll need these for your duel with Yugi. Why are you doing this? My reasons are none of your concern. I just enjoy the struggle, watching the constant tug of war between you and Yugi boy. Or maybe I want something you're incapable of comprehending? Talk straight, what do you want? I want to see if you're capable of defeating until Yugi in a duel, and only if you successfully crush him in a humiliating defeat will you get the opportunity to duel me. Then if you defeat me, I'll restore your brother's soul. For now, I have no choice but to play your game, but as soon as I defeat Yugi, I'll be back. And you better make good on your promise to restore my brother, because if you don't, I'll take great pleasure in separating your soul from your body in my own way. Yeah, that's a pretty good insult, actually. And with that, Pegasus had another duelist under his control to take down Yugi. Oh, the dog's back. One moment, please. Let me let him back in. Alright, there we are. A dog taken care of. And even got a drink while I was there, so all is good. Wow, Yugi and I have both enough star chips to get in the castle now, isn't that right, Yug? Yeah. Finally. Grandpa, here I come. Hey guys, look, you're not gonna believe who's blocking your way in the castle. It's Kaiba. I can't let you pass, Yugi. I've won 10 star chips, so stand aside. You may have won enough to qualify for the Duelist Kingdom playoffs, but I can't allow you to face Pegasus. He's mine. You and I are gonna have one final duel, Yugi. I'm not dueling you. I don't have to. So you're no longer confident the heart cards can help you win? Just afraid you can't beat me a second time, you coward. Back off. He doesn't have to prove anything. Yugi, you said you won by tapping the heart of the cards, and for a long time I didn't know what he meant, but now I think I do. And it took Pegasus to show me. He gave me a reason to put my heart into the cards. The first time I could duel with fire and passion in my heart. Yugi, you can't accept this duel. I've changed. I deserve a rematch. Give me a chance to play you now, Yugi. Let me play you for the right reasons. Kaiba, I accept your duel. We'll see what you've really learned. Battle Survivor. In the battle phase, you can add 1 card from the graveyard to hand. Interesting. Alright, single mode, 1 round. Playing as Kaiba this time. Let's see, your Sword Stalker, a monster. Oh my, that's a strong Celtic Guardian. Formed by the vengeful spirits of those who passed away in battle. Well, I can set this first of all. Pot agreed, because we should never not be doing that. If this card's sent to the graveyard... Well, I see one obvious thing I should be doing. And of course the tuner, but we should know what tuners are at this point in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe. Alright, we're gonna get this Blue Eyes into our hand. Let's see here. I don't have much I can really do, unfortunately. I'm probably gonna have to wait for a dark hole or something, or at least a way to discard Blue Eyes so that I can revive it with my Monster Reborn. Creature swap. 900. The monsters for the rest of its turn. Let's see, that's one of these, so it's 1200. Alright, now he's gonna nuke me right away, so... Only one extra deck card? Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Fusion Sage. Guess there's no reason not to be using this. Attacked right after return that monster to the hand. This could be useful for getting that Celtic Guardian back to the hand. That'll also force him to put Horn the Unicorn back on his deck, so we'll have to draw into that next turn. Okay, he knows not to attack into that anymore. Darn, I have all three polymerizations, but I don't have all three Blue Eyes. I don't want to tribute these two for Blue Eyes because, well, first of all, he has ways to get rid of Blue Eyes, but more importantly, they have a really nice effect of sending back to the hand. Staunch Defender. Crush Card Virus. Tribute one dark monster with 1,000 less attack. Your opponent. Also look at your opponent's hand and destroy it. Oh, he's tributing. Ooh, Dark Magician. Okay, he has no choice. Alright, Crush Card Virus. There's Karibo in his hand. Let's get his Dark Magician on our side. Ah, now Kaiba has the Dark Magician. Two blue eyes, only one left needed. Tribute Summon. Let's put him all the way over here in the end, since he's not that important to our strategy. Next turn is going to be the final one, I believe. Don't tell me he has another Swords of Reeling Light. Okay, he does not. But he does have another monster, and that's gonna... Okay, yes, he does. He's gonna stall me out, isn't he? Aquamador. A wizard that of the waters that conjures a liquid wall to crush enemies that oppose him. Now this is some good old school Yu-Gi-Oh artwork. Why is he putting Karibo in attack mode? Oh. Achievement progress staunched. Unfortunately, I can't do anything because of the swords. Discard a card from your hand. I don't need Fusion Sage anymore now that I've got all three polys in my hand. I only need one, really, so... CPU seems to be stuck on something. What's he thinking of? At least by... Ooh, I can probably set this here. I want to destroy that. Sadly, it won't let me synchro summon with it, but that's fine. I need for that to, There we go, finally it's destroyed. Now watch him play his third one. Mystic Box. Oh my. Interesting strategy, destroying his own monster because it was in my possession. CPU's trying to think of what to do next, I guess. Grifor. Beaver Warrior. What is he planning? Putting all these guys in attack mode. Is that because Swords Reveal and Light ended? Mystical Elf. Now that he should have kept in defense mode, because I actually have issues. Should be one monster target, one face of monster your opponent controls, it becomes 0. This turn, once destroyed by balance, send inflict equal to the original attack of the monster in the graveyard. Oh my. Mini Guts. Wait, that's a Zexal card, isn't it? The final Blue Eyes is now in my hand. Alright, first of all, Dispel. Let's see what that face down is. Multiply. Poly. Ultimate Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Honestly, it's probably not worth special summoning Ultimate in most cases, but in this game it most definitely is. Blue Eyes White Dragon and Blue Eyes. Set this in the back row there. Karibo. So that's why he was so confident about having them in attack mode. He had a Karibo ready to stop me. How very annoying. And the only reason he put those in attack mode is because... Oh, crap. That's gonna kill me instantly. Why does he even have that card? That's a Zexal era card. That was a really long duel to amount to a whole lot of nothing. Ah, the Dark Lords. Those guys basically broke half the stuff in Duel Links because they weren't meant to handle a deck like that. Yeah, I can at least get some of the later support cards for, like, Rex Raptor, Weevil Underwood, and My Valentine, because those are necessary in order to make their decks actually function in the general sense. However, I don't have any clue why Yugi has that card of all cards in his deck, because I guess to represent his using the, Oh, I can use another one of these. Might as well thin the deck a bit, make sure I can't accidentally draw into these. But yeah, I guess to represent when he used the attempted to fuse Ultimate Blue Eyes with the Mammoth Graveyard thing. That was a bit of a goofy moment. Let's attack first with this guy. Yeah. Basically anything that's not Mystical Elf will die to Legend Genie the Lamp. So we'll go ahead and stick to that. we'll set that card there. Yeah, we might as well use this to gain a few life points while we're here. Now, let's go in the battle phase and start attacking. That could be a mirror force, so let's be careful. That's a Karibo. That's another Karibo, then okay, well, at least I made him waste a Karibo. There we are. We can send that to the graveyard, then. To bring out Sword Stalker. Because that's in the graveyard, I can add another Blue Eyes to my hand. Now, if he's got another Karibo, he has to use it now. Yep. He can only have 3 of those, so let's keep doing this. He also can't use Multiply if all 3 were used to negate my attacks. Looks like he simply had some bad draws this time around. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Now watch him use his 3rd Karibo now. Stop the attack. Scapegoat. Yes, we're gonna continue to attack. Now we just need to destroy as many of these as we can. Because the more that are alive at his turn, the more you can use them for a tribute summon. Can't really afford that at this point. Might as well gain life points out of this. Oh, no achievement for gaining life points. Mystical box. This cannot be used for a tribute summon. How frustrating. Alright, we're gonna summon the regular Blue Eyes. Oh. First of all, change this to defense position. Alright, it's not Mystical Elf. I would have killed him 1 turn if I'd done that, but I wanted to play it safe. I probably should have risked it. Oh, I guess Yugi just plain didn't draw anything good this turn. Mirror Force. I should have expected that. Oh wait, I could have gone to my main phase and summoned this guy. Oh well. He still couldn't summon anything. How embarrassing. We got him. About time. Yugi refused to finish his attack against Kaiba because he would have inflicted physical harm. Inflicted physical harm. You mean... No. So, you mean Kaiba would have died because he threatened to throw himself off the roof if he lost? Kaiba struck and took the victory. I can't believe it. That underhanded sleazeball wiped Yugi out. I'm sorry about your grandpa, but you did the right thing. You would have had to hurt Kaiba. I know your grandpa wouldn't want to be saved that way. Yeah. Then I guess he got what he wanted. But if Yugi had done what needed to be done, he would be entering the castle, not me. But he's too weak to follow through on his play. Pegasus' plan worked to perfection. Good job, Kaiba boy. As your wish, I will be your next opponent. Little Yugi didn't fare nearly so well in his rematch. His spirit's broken, his grandfather's soul remains mine. Yugi? Come on, Yug. Why won't he answer us? I've never seen him like this. He's totally out of it. Well, he did just lose his only chance to save his grandfather. Mai came sauntering up to the steps of Pegasus Castle. What's up? If you guys have enough star chips, why are you hanging out here? It's Yug. He lost to Kaiba, and now it's like he's lost the will. Go on. So the little guy finally lost one, huh? Like if you guys I came by. Listen up, Yugi, you got beat, but that doesn't mean it's in the other world. When I got beat, I thought it was all over to me, but then you stepped in and saved my chips. Now I'm returning the favor. And if you give up your star chips, you can't win the prize money. I'm being kind, not stupid. Whoa, she already has 10 of her own. Go on, Yugi, you know that I owe you, so take them. Oh, right, because you quote-unquote borrowed them at the start. Are my star chips not good enough? Fine then, I'll keep them, and your friends can wipe your nose all the way back to the nursery. Grow up. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. Don't get mad. Just don't understand. Oh, I understand. Your friend lost one lousy duel and he's too chicken to play again. Right? How pathetic. Come on, chicken boy, do me for them. I'll duel you. I'll duel you right here for Yugi. I suppose it won't let me use my Amazoness Taya deck from Duel Links. The deck has been a bit power crept by this point, but it still does do surprisingly well against a bunch of the meta decks, which is always nice. First to go. Of course, it can always return if they give some of the later supports like Amazoness Call. Honest. Now this is a card that's very popular for a number of reasons. I'll just use Wabaku to buy some time. RB Channeler. Now that's a newer card. Well, she has no extra deck, so that's good for me. No Cyber Slash. Activate Waboku. I've got myself one turn. The Fairy's Gift. United we stand. Honest here. Honest. Have to be careful because she might have Harpy's Feather Duster and that would clear all of these things. And of course this does mean he's even stronger. During my Phaser can turn this to the hand. Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon. Because I guess every dragon needs the baby form for maximum cuteness. Ah, there we are. I guess it's not like they haven't made entire storylines play out before. Alright, let's activate Graceful Charity because no reason not to. Toss that. I probably don't need this one, but I will want Mirror Force. Oh, 1600. Ow. Bird face. Direct attack. All out attack. I will go with Lucky Axe here. We'll summon this one here to maximize the power of Honest here. Battle phase time. She doesn't have... She has a surprisingly good deck, actually. Wonder why she didn't duel more often. I surrender, Tay. I don't have the cards to win. I won! Way to go, Tay. You really came through for Yugi. Good match. Whatever, I didn't need these star chips anyway. Mai gave up her star chips and began to walk away. Wait, Mai, I have to ask you something. If you play that last card, wouldn't you have won? It was a throwaway. There's nothing Tay wouldn't have been able to beat anyway. Some cards just aren't worth playing, eh, Yugi? Thank you. Yugi, I have won these star chips for you. I know, thank you so much. Sure thing. I'll never forget what you did for me, Taya. You overcame your fears for me, and you've given me the courage to deal with mine. I will duel again, and hopefully the consequences won't be as bad as I fear. Yugi and his little friends entered the castle. They found Pegasus and granted Kaiba's prize. Kaiba was about to duel Pegasus. Where's my brother? What? No hello or how are you? I thought we were friends, Kaiba boy. Don't tell me kidnapping Mokuba and seizing control of your company has put a rift between us. It was nothing personal. Besides, not like I hurt your kid brother. It's perfectly safe. You can have him back if you'd like. Beat me in a duel, I'll release him. But fail. Not only will his soul remain in bondage, but you join it to save your brother. You have to defeat me. Defeat you, I'll crush you. Ready, Kaiba? Your brother's fate hangs in the balance. We've known each other for a long time. We'll see if the Master is the duel monster creator or the champion. Time to duel. Harmonic Oscillation. This is a Pendulum support card. Pendulum's kind of my least favorite of these newfangled summoning methods, but I don't hate it or anything, I just feel it's a bit too complicated, since it has a lot of details you won't understand unless you just know about them to begin with, which I feel is a little silly. Pot of Greed. Wait, I confused something? What's... Oh, yeah. Bickery Box. Oh, I can't even make... How disappointing. I can't even make Thousand Eyes Restrict yet. Toon World. Hold up. A card that costs 1,000 life points and does nothing. Well, why not? The price of admission. We are to enter Toon World. The price of admission is only 1,000 life points. Yeah, in the Duelist Kingdom arc, Pegasus doesn't pay the life points cost, but in the later ones, like the movies and GX, he does pay it like he's supposed to, which is always nice. Ancient Rules is a very annoying thing to have to deal with. Login. I was gonna ask how it expects me to out that easily, but I guess I see why right here. Snatch Steal. I get one of your monsters for free, basically. Well, technically the enemy gains 1,000 life points each turn, but let's be honest here, that's not really hard to out damage. Especially with something like Blue Eyes, the one I take. I have to pay life points to declare a monster. No thanks. I don't want to attack. Oh yeah, I can't attack with tunes because they have summoning sickness or whatever it's called. They can't attack on this turn they are summoned. Sure, you can have 1,000 life points back. It's not going to be hard to beat that. Now, how do I create this again? Crass Clown and Dream Clown, so I can safely summon this Dark Rabbit. It's not technically a Toon monster, but it's in the same spirit for certain. Oh. Toon Goblin Attack Force. Alright, the Goblin's now forced in defense mode. Aquamador. Negate attack. I can go to main phase 2 and start summoning at least. Ancient rules. A new blue eyes. Summoning animation Duel Links feels a little bit better than the one here. Monster Reborn. Polly. Grass Clown and Dream Clown. Special summon. Alright, take out the 2 blue eyes monsters. Take out him, and take out him. Toon Mermaid has summoning sickness, so she can't attack this turn. But we've cleared out his field, and his hand is empty. Unless he draws a Monster Reborn, which is entirely possible, mind you. Okay, yeah. Equip only to a light monster and gain 700 attack. I don't want to pay the 500 it takes for Toon Mermaid to attack. Dragon Capture Jar. Now I have the feeling that might be Mirror Force, so let's play it safe. Nope, he couldn't stop it. We win. You lose, cowboy, and you've lost much more than just this duel. You've lost the only chance at rescuing your baby brother. You let him down. But don't worry, I'll spare you the agony of carrying on in this world without him. Pegasus held up a blank card. This is the final fate of your soul, Kaiba boy. He captured Kaiba's soul with the Millennium Eye, trapping it within the card. He now has Kaiba, Mokuba, and Solomon Moto's souls. Welcome to your new home, a place of solitude and seclusion. Ah, the brothers Kaiba, one each in my hands, but even though your cards are so very close, your souls have never been further apart. Dual Identity. Time had come for the Duelist Kingdom Tournament Finals, and Yugi and Joey were more than ready. I sure hope I'm doing the right thing in deciding to duel again, but with Grandpa's soul at stake, I have to. Yugi and Joey walked to the arena with the other 2 finalists, Mai and Bandit Keith. Bandit Keith had cheated his way and had no plans to stop. Yugi, Joey, Mai, and Kaiba, Mai and Bandit Keith, I welcome all of you to the playoff arena. Here's where the last great Duel Monsters duel shall be waged to determine the championship of Duelist Kingdom. Only one of you shall emerge victorious, only one of you shall win the $3 million prize, and of course the victor in the playoffs also earns the right to challenge me in the final match. The victor shall be granted one request, whatever his or her heart most desires, and if it's within my vast power to do so, their wish shall be granted. The victor shall also be declared the undisputed champion of Duelist Kingdom, ranked #1 in the world. Oh, and boys, that'll be me. Surely any duelist who come this far must realize that title, and not the money, is a real prize, is that not so? You're a regular comedian. The money's all I need for my sister's operation. Yes, I'm sure some of you have more riding on this tournament than others, right, Yugi? You've got my grandpa's soul, and Mokuba, and even Seto Kaiba captive, but I'll find a way to defeat you and save them all. The semi-finalist was Yugi versus Mai. I do believe this is also the first time they face each other directly in the series. Although Mai was now friends with Yugi, she was playing to win. Of course, that's a very respectful thing to do. I used to think the only person Duelist could trust was herself. Everyone else was just an opponent. Then I met Yugi and I learned through him the strongest opponents in the arena could be friends outside of it. If he hadn't loaned me his star chips, I might never have made Final round. I owe him a very great debt. I promised Yugi an honorable duel, and that's just what I'm gonna give him. But if he thinks I'm not gonna battle it all out, he's dreaming. I'm gonna give this match everything, so when Yugi goes down, it'll be a victory I can be proud of. I promised him an honorable duel, not an easy one. This is one of the few duels in this whole arc that's more... I mean, it's important story-wise, but you don't feel like there's as much at stake. Let's go second. Yeah, Harpies are still going pretty strong in Duel Links, at least. And what's funny is they don't have any of those major skills that make them just that much more consistent than others. They don't have a exchange one card for another like some of the other newer ones like Resonators or Onomats. Harpies are simply very versatile and work with a lot of different strategies and can incorporate other engine stuff to make their deck more unique, and that's actually something that I think is kind of cool. Let's see here. I kind of don't want to Dark Hole this early, but... what is the fusion I have? Yeah, just Gaia the Dragon Champion. Well, let's do it. Now watch as that turns out to be a Hysteric Party. Beaver Warrior beatdown time. I have to be careful. If she plays a Hysteric Party at any point, it's over. And of course, that assumes she has it in this deck. I believe this is the one where she gets, oh, Blackluster Soldier. Kind of useless without the ritual. Should be worth it a tribute for this, because Summon Skull is stronger than basically anything. She can do something if Cyber Slash Harpy Lady's in her deck, but it's not. No synchros allowed right now, even though apparently tuners are. Turn change. Hysteric Sign. Ooh, I can poly. Alright, let's get out Gaia the Dragon Champion here. Excellent. I'm not going to summon anything because if that's a Mirror Force, I need to use... There we are. Yeah, I have one. Yeah, I guess using that Dark Hole early on was a good idea. Wait, Mai, there's something I want to say to you. Huh? Thank you. You said duelists can learn more from defeat than victory, and you were correct, but Mai, you've taught me a lot today, too. I had to confront my own fears and weaknesses, or I never could have defeated you. It's awfully nice of you to say that, but it seems I also still have a lot more to learn about dueling and myself, but I suppose no duelist ever learns all there is to know. And maybe the most important lessons is defeat doesn't have to be forever. You won this duel, Yugi, but there will be others. You and I will meet again, kiddo, and when we do, you better watch out. Keith's Machinations. The second semi-finalist match was Joey versus Bandit Keith. In order to compete in the duel, each contestant had to present his tournament entry card, which Joey shockingly did not have. Unknown to Joey, Bandit Keith stole it the night before. Per the rules, Joey was granted 5 minutes to find his card and be disqualified. Joey searched everywhere but was unable to find it. On his way back to the arena, he broke down the hallway. Sorry, sister came close, real close. Get up off the floor, Joey, and quit your crying. You look like a big baby. Who's crying? I got something in my eye. Stupid thing won't come out. My hand and her handkerchief. Here, just go blowing your nose on it. You know, every time I think I've got you figured out, you surprise me, huh? Dad told me about your little sister. You're dueling to win the tournament's prize money for her so she can have the preparation. Sounds like a bad soap opera to be honest, but who doesn't love a bad soap opera here and there? See you around, hun. As Mai walked away, Joey noticed she had hidden her tournament entry card in the handkerchief. Wait, Mai. Take it. I don't need it anymore. One thing, though, huh? Take Bandit Keith down. Joey ran back to the arena. So the punk's come to give us bad news, huh? Let me guess, you couldn't find the card anywhere. What are you talking about? I got it right here. Alright, Keith, time to duel. Fine. You know, part of me wanted you to show up. A nice warm-up match might do me some good. I'll warm you up and wear you out. That sounds like it could be used badly out of context. Tell me how it feels to be an amateur going up against the International Intercontinental Dueling Championship. Ooh, the Intercontinental Championship. I could win a better prize than that a box of cereal. Punk, I'll treat you to respect my title. stand-in. Tribute one monster. Type in a tribute, special summon. If I remember right, recall reading that the way that rock, paper, scissors works is that regardless of whether you pick, the CPU has a 50% chance of picking one that beats it or loses to it, so... First of all, you can never get a draw, but at the same time... What the? 2 level 7s and level 8 in my opening hand. Wow, this is a really bad opening hand. Let's see here. Guilty of the D-Knight. Yeah, that's a pretty awful fusion card. Almost as bad as Flame Swordsman, not as bad. Thousand Dragon is really the only thing in here that's worth even considering, and that's mostly due to a lack of alternatives. What the? He really couldn't do anything. I guess we both got terrible opening hands. How embarrassing. I really don't have a choice here. I need Red Eyes out on the field in order to do anything. The Red Eyes archetype has always felt like it had random stuff based on whatever Joey had. Blue Eyes, meanwhile, has felt a lot more coherent and doesn't necessarily feel connected to Kaiba, but usually has this sort of divine drag and destroying evil. Well, I suppose it still fits Kaiba. I mean, crap. Battle Warrior. A warrior fights with his bare hands. I do not need you. Wait. Discard from your hand. I don't need another Red Eyes. Oh wait, did I just discard... No, a Guardian of the Labyrinth is the one I fused with him. Okay, then. Alright, I guess I'll just attack here. Worst case scenario, he's got a Mirror Force, but apparently not. I think Bandit Keith ended up with nothing but a bunch of paperweights in his hand. Of bricks. Yeah, he's got nothing but level 5 and higher monsters in there, and that's actually kind of hilarious. Unless Bandit Keith lost because he drew nothing but high-level monsters. I mean... Yes. That literally does nothing to stop me. I guess it slows down my victory, but shows you how desperate he was. Yep, that's a level 5. A useless level 5, even. Take it out with the Red Eyes. Yep, here we are. Cheated so hard only for his opening hand to screw him. No way, he beat me. This duel doesn't count. I can only slip one card in my sleeve at a time. Not when my entire hand is that bad. The entire entry card that Joey showed to play his match wasn't even his. Therefore, the duel shouldn't count and he ought to be disqualified. He's right, my card was missing, so mine gave me yours. But tell me, Keith, how could you have known this wasn't my card? I'm all ears, so why don't you explain yourself? He doesn't need to. It's clear Keith is the one who stole Joey's card. That's why he was so certain you'd never be able to find it. Take that scoundrel away, far away. No! Nice. Best friends, best duelists. Now, if I remember the series correctly, in the manga, uh, uh, Pegasus forces a penalty game onto Keith that forces him to get killed, while in the anime, and he just opens a trapdoor that sends him outside, into the water. Now, I don't mind if you wanted to kill someone, but the thing is, the manga actually brings Keith back later in Yu-Gi-Oh! R during a sort of side story of sorts. And if you're gonna do that, I would prefer it be like what happened in the anime, where it's ambiguous whether he got out alive or not, because just having him bring him back for that was rather silly. And while I do know they explicitly say, oh, well, they specifically brought him back to life, he didn't actually have anything to do with the plot that Yu-Gi-Oh! R was around. He was just there as a fan service, I guess. And if they'd done that, I wish they would have just kept him ambiguous whether he'd return or not. There's a few differences like that between the anime and manga adaptations like that, but nothing too major if we're honest. Now, with Joey winning against Bandit Keith, it was time for the final duel of the tournament. It was Joey versus Yugi, best friends, both dueling for great causes. I have to win this match so I can duel Pegasus to save my grandpa, but to get Pegasus, I have to beat Joey. I have to win this for my sister Serenity. Yugi, I hope you don't have any second thoughts about dueling me. I'm sorry, Joey, but I don't know if I can do this. Suck it up, Yugi. You said it yourself, it came down to us. We'll both just play the best, do what we can. That's the only way we're gonna know which one of us is best prepared to take on Pegasus in the final match, so let's duel. Okay, maybe Joey's right. I mean, I want to do this, but it has to be done if we want to beat Pegasus. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious that since both of them are the finalists, it doesn't really matter who wins the prize money, because at the end of the day, even if Yugi does win, in which he'll just give it to you, he can just give the money to Joey for his sister's operation, which I believe he does indeed end up doing. I'm not sure Joey would have actually been able to defeat Pegasus, but I believe the prize money happens whether or not the finalist wins against Pegasus, and that's all that Joey cares about. Let's do this thing. Alright, Joey, it is time to duel. Barrel Dragon. Oh yeah, the English art has the censored thing where it looks like a toy gun, whereas the original one, it looks like a standard revolver. Won't lie, though, I actually do think the silly censored art looks like a neat sci-fi gun. Maiku, the Magical Mist. Target one summon skull, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Activate Pot of Greed. Fusion Sage. Poly time. Malevolent Catastrophe. Wait. Why do I have red eyes? Oh, so I can make Summon Skull and Red Eyes. Okay. Add level 5 or a normal monster. I think we all know which one I'm going to be grabbing with this. Summoner's Art. Summon Skull. Alright. And if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and open with the Poly here. Summon Skull and Red Eyes. Black Skull Dragon. Battle phase. Here we go, 2000 here. And 2200. There we are. Pretty good. I probably don't even need to do this, but let's do it just to be safe. We're gonna summon... Well, I was gonna summon Baby Dragon to revive it, but... Summon Skull since he's the strongest here. Baby Dragon down. Darn, if I had tried with Mammoth Graveyard first, I actually would have won. Not a big deal, though. It just means it's delaying an extra turn. And we know Joey doesn't really run any spell or trap cards on his deck, so... And here we go. Quick and clean. Well, Yugi, we knew one of us had to lose, but the good news is one of us got to win, too. Congratulations, man. Here, take my Glory of the King's Hand card. Show it to Pegasus Flunky, and he'll give you that 3 million bucks prize money. No, Joey, you keep it. Your sister needs that money. Yug. I didn't enter this tournament to get rich, Joey. I came here to save my grandpa and the Kaiba brothers. Please use this money for Serenity. When I lost the duel, I lost all hope, but now, Yugi, thank you. Please don't take down Pegasus. Match of the Millennium. The time had finally come. As champion of the Duelist Kingdom tournament, Yugi won the right to duel Maximilian Pegasus. Promise me you'll free the souls of my grandfather and all the others. Yes, but if I'm the one who defeats you, you have to fulfill your end. Take close end of the card to your hand. There's a reason it's blank, because you lose, I claim your soul. You have much to gain, but much to risk as well. It's a risk I'm willing to take to free the souls of my grandpa and the others, but I don't plan to lose. I hate to disappoint you, Pegasus, but I have no intention of ever becoming a part of your card collection. Besides, who'd want to collect a card of me, the Pharaoh, anyways? No, wait, they don't know he's a Pharaoh yet. They learned that in the, they learned that against Merrick, because... Yeah, they learned that against Merrick Ishtar, since... Yeah, their family was... The Ishtar family was there to protect the Egyptian family for all those years, but the Pharaoh had forgotten. Graceful charity. Discard from my hand. I don't need Guy the Fierce Knight. I guess Magician of Black Chaos could be useful as a ritual if I get the ritual card, but I'm not sure. Guy the Dragon Champion. Oops. Well, it does not matter. Might as well set this for absolutely no reason, to clean out my hand a little. Probably should have put Beaver Warrior, actually. Oh well. Horn Imp. Ow. Dark Eyes Illusionist. You cannot attack while this card is face up on the field. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Finally, he got some reflect damage. Staunch Defender. Alright, we're gonna have to Tribute Summon. It's inherently, Dark Magician time! What's this? Safe zone and target one monster. Mirror Force, oh dear. It's only face up spells, not trap cards. Ooh, I do believe I'm gonna be eating a lot of pain next turn. Maju with a 10,000 hands. Relinquished. Direct attack. Advanced Ritual Art. This is to summon Magician of Chaos, so let's go ahead and do that. Now, from my deck, I want to get rid of the stupidest cards. Let's get rid of the level 5 here, and that's fine. Here we are. Oh wow. It protects from damage, but you still take the damage. Guess I can set this for now. This might actually be a necessary card in order to get rid of these two, because if I nuke those, when this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. There we are. These two need to go because those monsters are just unstoppable walls if I don't. Monster Reborn. Alright, we'll summon it here. And let's activate this card effect. Here we are. Alright, whatever that is, it can't activate on Battle Destruction at least. Swords Revealing Light. Spell Shattering Arrow. There we are. 500 damage. Might as well equip it. There we are. He didn't... Mystical Space Typhoon. That's actually a pretty good card. I'm just kind of surprised it's not being used more. Seeing people use silly, powerful band cards is kind of funny, but I guess that's what makes these duels interesting, these early ones. Sadly, that fun's probably not going to be here when I start doing the GX and onward stuff. Especially since GX, Jaden and Yusei do have an annoying habit of using cards that were extremely specific to the duel they were used against. Though I suppose, as long as the enemy has the cards they were useful against, it's not a big deal. Direct attack. Please don't be a mirror force. Yes, there we go. Pegasus, you're finished. We've won. It's impossible. My magic, it all failed me. I've lost. The duel showed Yugi the spirit inside the Millennium Puzzle was his friend. Yugi learned that if they worked together, they could accomplish anything. Spirit of the puzzle, I don't know how to thank you. It was your courage and love for your friends that prevailed this day. And your determination. We did it together. That is right, as friends. In the end, that's what it came down to, friends being there for one another. He won! Way to go! Yeah, we won, thanks guys! Yugi saved the souls of his grandpa, Seto and Mokuba. However, there lurked another danger from the shadows, his friend Bakura, still possessed by the evil of the Millennium Ring. Spirit of the Millennium Ring had an agenda of his own. So although Yugi thought his problems were over, things were about to get much worse. Now that Pegasus weakened with his duel with Yugi, he's given me the opportunity I've been waiting for. The time has come for me to add Pegasus' Millennium item to my collection. Nice. Let's see here. How long have I been going for? 2.5 hours. Let's end it off with a reverse duel here. Let's go with this one because I thought that was neat that he was using those burn cards. So let's play as Yami Bakura. Deadly Sneeze Attack. And we're gonna end off the night on a reverse duel. We get to play as the bad guy. Yeah, these burn cards just desserts for each monster they control. I'll put these in the pendulum zone since those aren't going to matter anytime soon. Earl of Demise. I guess I can set this. Cannot attack during the following turn. I guess I can end turn now. Dark Hole. An interesting thing to open up on, I suppose. Another Earl of Demise? Are you kidding me? That's such a cruddy level 5 monster. Oh dear, he's tributing. Well, at least this means only one. Oh crap, it's Summon Skull. Chains. Ow, 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 ow. I need a good one, but I don't think I have it. Oh, lovely, the Ancient Jar. I believe Yami Bakura didn't use Earthbound Spirit until later during his other duel. During his duel in Battle City, but that Summon Skull is really being a problem, unless I can get a dark hole right away. Oh boy, here we go. Oh good, Graceful Charity. I can dump these stupid Earls of Demise. That may be a bit more annoying. Morphing Jar, discard everything from the card, and then draw 5. I could really use a redo. Holy crap, he's got some really good cards in there. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I'm about to lose, so yep. And to think I had the Change of Heart that could have fixed everything, darn it. A little too late. Oh, no. I still want to do the reverse duel of that one, so reverse, play as Yami Bakura with the story deck. Pentastag. Ooh, we won't be seeing Link monsters for quite a while, but... At least we don't have to... At least when playing as the villains, we don't have to worry about the story stuff for rather obvious reasons. Oh, lovely. The Earl of Demise. Yeah, I'd like to get a redo. I'd like to get a mulligan here, and this morphing jar is going to make that happen. He's not attacking. What? Alright, let's go to the attack stage then, because I do not want to flip that yet. Mirror Force, oh dear. Well, at least we got him to waste a Mirror Force, right? Graceful Charity. Oh dear. Well, don't... Darn, yet another Graceful Charity? Are you kidding me? Alright, these are actually some pretty good trap cards. I'm gonna place these all down. Man-Eater Bug should be good because with Dark Magician's the only thing remotely threatening in this particular deck. Morphing Jar number 2 will do another give me another mulligan. This is an extremely slow way to be doing this, but... Pot of Greed, of course. Monster Reborn again. There's a reason Monster Reborn goes on and off the ban list so often. Oh, come on, really? At this rate, I might as well try and deck him out. Another Dark Magician, damn it! It doesn't really matter. I didn't draw the card I needed. Even if it's in this set, I won't be able to use it. Yeah, see, Change of Heart. I think he only has one copy in the deck, and that's the problem. Alright. Lunalight Serenade Dance. I feel like a lot of the really popular archetypes are from Arc 5. Probably should have gone first now that I think about it, because I have a lot of cards that like to be set up first. Alright, Graceful Charity. Get rid of this thing, I don't want it. This one, I don't want it. There we are. I need to hope he doesn't summon anything major right now. Okay, yeah, I can okay, now I can, I can get an Earl of Demise, at the very least. Unfortunately, all I can do is wait it out. Oh, I should probably place this over here. Yeah, let's just activate this. He doesn't have a way to remove anything from my back row here, so I'm not worried. Now watch him use Dark Hole immediately. Won't that be fun? Oh, here comes Dark Magician. Oh dear. Oh no, it's happening again. Oh, but a Coffin Seller deals damage. Excellent. That definitely could have gone worse. Gross ghost of fled dreams. And I deal some burn damage on top of that. Nice. Yep, I knew that was coming eventually. Alright, let's do this just to discard one card from his hand. It's a bit risky because the attack is so low, but... he lost Polly, that was about it. Nothing major, and I don't think it's going to be hard for him to summon something that's stronger than White Magical had here. Coffin Seller. Well, at least he's burning himself to death. That's good, right? Alright, this will just devastate his hand. That's probably a Mirror Force, but I can't just sit here and do nothing, so let's try the direct attack and set it off. Oh, he couldn't. That also means he discards... Okay, that was just a Polly. Robin Goblin. Now any cards in his hand are never going to remain. Raigeki, oh dear. I don't actually want to use Morphing Jar. Oh, number 2. Oh no, this is Morphing Jar. Yeah, this Morphing Jar. I do not want to use this one because I don't want him to gain 5 new cards. I want him to, well, I guess I might need... Here we are. Yeah, he can't discard anything more from his hand, for better or for worse. This should finish him off. Robin Goblin will discard that card. Yep, that was a Dark Magician. All-out attack. There we go. Actually, I think I can do this. Spot removal. Defeat him with his own monster. Because we're Yami Bakura, we have to be evil. Here we are. Mystery Duelist. This starts the Battle City arc, I believe. How long have I been going on again? A bit over 3 hours. I think now is a good time to call it. Alright, well that's the first part of the Duel Monsters era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Ooh. Legacy of the Duelist. Sorry. Ooh. Getting exhausted, so I think it's probably for the best. I don't want to be dueling when I'm half asleep, so thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time. I keep my VODs for as long as Twitch allows, so if you ever need them, they'll be there. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.